In this video, I'm gonna show you how to set up Facebook ads for leads using Instant Form. It's gonna be a very quick beginner-friendly tutorial. To get started, you need to go to this page, adsmanager.facebook.com/adsmanager. If you cannot find it, what you need to do, you need to click on All Tools and select AdWords Manager. The next thing, once you go to this page, you're gonna click on Create. From the Create, we're gonna choose a campaign optimized for leads. We're gonna click on Continue. The next thing that we're doing, we can choose between recommended settings and manual leads campaign. Usually what I like doing for this type of campaign is using the recommended settings. So I'm gonna click Continue. Facebook will ask me to give my campaign a name. I'm gonna name my campaign Leads Test because this is just a tutorial on YouTube. Here, pretty much everything I'll leave the way it is. Categories, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Advantage campaign budget, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. A/B test, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna keep everything off. And the next thing I'll do, I'm gonna click on Next. Here, I'm gonna give my ad set a name. So this is just test ad set because I'm doing a YouTube video. Very, very important. From the conversion location, what you need to choose would be Instant Forms. This is what you need to choose. I'm gonna scroll down. Next thing that you need to do would be to select your Facebook page. The performance goal, I would usually choose maximize number of leads. Catalog, I usually keep this at none. If I scroll down, daily budget, I'm gonna leave it at 20. Start date, I usually wanna start at midnight on the next day, so I'm gonna change it. But if you wanna start early, you can also keep it at the default setting. Next thing, audience control. What I like doing here is selecting my location. So for me, the location that I wanna target is the United States. So I'm gonna type the United States. I'm gonna click the United States. I'm gonna scroll a little bit down. The age, I'm gonna keep it the way it is. Language, I'm gonna keep it the way it is. I'm targeting just English. So let me type that, English all. I'm gonna scroll a little bit down, and where it says audience plus advantage, I'm gonna use audience suggestion. This is optional, but this helps me deliver better results. I've managed Facebook ads for the last 10 years and I discovered that a single small tweak can lead to a major growth. That's why I'm offering to work with you one-on-one. I'm gonna audit your Facebook ads account and I'm gonna identify the one thing that you need to change so you can really scale. To book your audit for just $97, click the link in the description below. You work directly with me one-on-one, and if you're not completely satisfied with our time together, I'm gonna give you a full refund. So if I wanna target just males, I'm gonna narrow it down to men, and here I'm just gonna select the age. I'm gonna say that I wanna work with people who are from 25 to, let's say, 60s. And the detail targeting, this makes a huge difference for me. The detail targeting, I'm gonna add an interest that my target audience is interested. For example, this could be fishing. So I'm gonna add fishing. This is just an example. The next thing I'm gonna do, placements. Sometimes I change it. I got mixed results from both, but I leave them the way they are. And the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on Next. And here it's time to create our ad. I'm gonna give my ad a name. This will be test ad number 1. I'm gonna select the Facebook page that I wanna use. I'm gonna select the Instagram account. Here, multi-advertiser ads, I usually keep this setting off. When it comes to media, I'm gonna click on add media. I'm gonna select an ad creative. This is the ad creative I'm using. I'm gonna click on Next. Generate images, I usually skip this and continue. Optimizations, I keep all the optimizations off. I'm gonna click on Done. I'm gonna scroll a little bit down. It's gonna ask me for my primary text, and here I'm gonna just say subscribe to my email list. The headline would be tips on ads, and the description would be, I was just gonna say join today, but of course you need to spend a lot more time here to get better click-through rate. The next thing I'm gonna do, call to action. I'm gonna change the call to action to subscribe. Advantage plus creative, what I usually do with this option, I click on edit and I turn off pretty much every setting here because it messes my creative. The next thing I'm gonna do, it's gonna ask me for the destination, and here is where we create our instant form. So I'm gonna click on create form. I'm gonna give my form a name. I'm gonna name it test form. If you go to settings, you can also restrict it. You can ask about the parameters that you wanna add. Here, I just want the email and the name, email name. So I'm gonna click on this tab where it says content. I'm gonna select more volume. The intro of the form, I can choose to have an image. I'm just gonna have the image. Greeting. Usually I keep this off because it's simple. However, if you wanna add something, you can do it. But I usually like to keep this off if I want volume. Questions, you can add additional questions. Usually, if you add, the more questions you add, the better quality leads you're gonna get, but the price of the cost per lead will increase. So the more questions, the more information you gather on your form, the better quality lead, but also the higher in the cost. So you need to decide on what you're doing. We can do a short answer, and the question will be, how did you hear about me? I'm gonna add this question, and you also could do preview questions. This will be previewed from their Facebook ad account. I'm asking for the name and the email. So first let's do the name. Then we're gonna add the email, and if I want some other information such as phone number, I can add it here as well. Privacy policy, very, very important. You need to link the privacy policy to your website. So it's very, very important. If I go to my website, you're gonna see my privacy policy. This is how it looks like. So without it, you won't be able to set it up. You can add also a custom disclaimer. And after people complete the form, they're gonna get redirected, and they're gonna get this message immediately. And here I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. Thanks, all set. You can visit our website or exit the form now. And here what I like to do would be to visit my website. This gives me additional traffic. And here, if I click on create form, my form will be ready. And so this is the form that people will visit. This is how it's gonna look like. You can preview the form. You can preview it on Facebook or Instagram. So if you use the little buttons here, you can see the information that we're gathering. How did you hear about me? I can say Facebook. People are gonna click on continue. They're gonna enter full name, email, phone number. They're gonna click on continue. They're gonna view the privacy policy. They're gonna submit, and after they submit, they'll be all set. And here again, we're gonna view it on Instagram. On Instagram is somehow simpler, just 3 steps. How did you hear about me? And phone number, email, and name. And here you can spend a lot more time into like setting up your form. You can connect your CRM to automatically send the leads from, let's say, Facebook ads to ActiveCampaign or to MailChimp or to ConvertKit or whatever you're using, and you can set it up here. So once you click on set it up, you'll go to this setup, CRM setup. You can choose your system. For example, you can integrate it with quite a lot of things such as Go High Level. You can do like most of those services. I'm not aware of Zoho, Zoom. You can send leads to different CRMs and you can integrate with different services, which I believe is great. The reason why the cost per lead is lower here is because people, when they opt in for your website or for your form, they're not leaving Facebook, and Facebook really likes that because the more time people spend on Facebook, the more money they make. And once you connect your CRM, once you create your form, you can track specific events, but this is a little bit more advanced. And what you need to do would be to click publish and your campaign is live. So here's the button at the very top right corner. And this is how you set Facebook ads for leads using Instant Form. Pretty simple. There is a lot you can do. If you're looking for volume, just go for the name and the email. If you're going for quality, you might add pre-qualifying questions. You might add a little bit more information that you required for people to fill in, but it's pretty simple and straightforward to set this campaign. Thank you for watching. My name is Nico. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.